bridge down there. Its real name is the Butter Bridge, but it's called locally the Crying Bridge. For many years we thought it had seen conflict and it was part of the old military road. Only it isn't. It was built by Telford to save delays in funerals when this river was in high flood. You see them all over the Highlands, but probably the best one I've ever seen is at Carbridge near Abbeymoor. Like a horse bridge across it there.
Hotel ที่นี่จะมีโรงแรมแบบเก่าๆเยอะ เป็นเมืองเก่าๆ เมืองเก่าของสกอตแลนด์
Divorced from her, and he knew the Jugabar
ดูดอกไม้ป่าสวยมาก
so he hatched a plot. He took her out to sea and he tied her to a rock. See that all the castle side was set to ruin. So when the tide come in, it drowned her. So he went down to Inverary, to the castle, and he told the Duke of Argyle his sister had gone missing. The Duke said, "Come in the kitchen, old boy, we'll have a glass of whiskey and we'll have a chat." And as they go into the kitchen, to his shock horror, there sits his wife. The fisherman had heard her screams and released her from the rock. Needless to say, his head didn't go back on his shoulders, and his castle is in the ruined state it is today. Maybe you come up here and you go out on the ferry to Mull. You'll pass the castle on the right.
beautiful
Been to Rome? Seen the Colosseum, yeah? When I get to this roundabout, look up to your left and you'll see McCaig's Folly. It looks very much like the Colosseum. McCaig was a wealthy merchant and he put unemployed people together to build seafood you've ever had here. You can either have it fresh from a place called the Shack, right next door to the ferry terminal, next door to Witherspoons. She said, "Tell passengers to come in here and we'll give them a discount."
Welcome to เมืองโอ
They advertise on the Land Club page now, telling them that they'll get a discount. So I'll show you where it is. But they cook everything fresh. You have to wait for it because there's nothing cooked up. They have to do it fresh for you.
I like it
You like it?
I like seafood
Like seafood?
Now lads, I know why you booked this holiday, didn't you?
Well, with us
You
both.
knew we were going to come here, and you knew that there's at least 12 Turkish barbers here. I like that. Ladies, there's a few charity shops as well, so whilst they get their hair cut, You'll be all right. Now, if anybody likes museums, out on the sea road, just to the right of us, there's a museum there. It's a military museum. It's free of charge, and it's quite interesting inside. It really is. Tell you in a minute when we get in. This car must have got a taxi to the curb. Look.
Charity shop.
There are car parks. If you're going to go to McCaig's Tower, that's the way you go up that road there. But just as we come through the lights, if you look left, you'll see Open Distillery, and you'll see McCaig's Tower up on the hill. Now, 4 questions a coach driver gets asked all the time. Question number 1. Where is the highlight of our holiday? Witherspoons. If you look to your right,
ฝรั่งเขาจะเที่ยวตอนแก่ ตอนหนุ่มๆเขาจะทำงานเก็บเงิน
Witherspoon.
แต่คนไทยจะเที่ยวตอนห
It's
นุ่
an
ม
unusual Witherspoon.
ตอนแก่ๆก็ไม่มีเงิน
Toilets on the ground floor.
ไปเที่ยว
What is there, is there?
สลับสับเปลี่ยนกัน
What time did you say we have to be back? I haven't told you yet, but I will in a minute. This chippy here on the right, this is the one. Great chippy, that one there, it's brilliant. It's lovely in there. Question number 3. Where's the nearest toilets? In Witherspoons. Question number 4. Am I last? It doesn't really matter if you're last, does it? As long as you're back safe and you're on time. You can't all be first, can you? Someone has to be last. And a good old colleague of mine used to say, you know, if you're 5 minutes late, you have to sing. If you're 10 minutes late, you have to sing and dance. And if you're 15 minutes late, you can sing and dance as much as you want because the coach won't be here. I said, you can't say that. He said, I just have. We used to get asked where the pound shop is, and oh, we don't get asked that anymore, do we? I don't think a pound no more, that's why.
This is Orbin.
โอบิน
Orbin.
โอนบิน
Orbin.
โอนอโอ
Come here on your
Orbin.
own, on the left-hand side.
This
Jeep,
is
breakfast
Orbin
in Oban,
Town
the police station.
in Scotland.
If you watch these Royal Mail vehicles, this man hasn't just come from England. But you'll see a load of them look got crowns on them, but no E11R. And the reason behind that is, when Mary Queen of Scots was around, they said she should have been the rightful queen, not Elizabeth I.
They say
They said
Scotland.
she was the legitimate queen, and by
Scotland.
bloodlines they were right. She's not.
They say Scotland, not
So just
Scotland.
maybe that's your reasoning behind it. So I mean, our late queen would have been Elizabeth I to these people in Scotland, and not the second. So hence, Royal Mail vehicles in Scotland do not have E11R on them, just the crown. Nothing to do with their queen's passed away. But you see any of them on, it's because they've been brought up from England. Please don't get on the ferries, you haven't got time today, folks. This is Shaw Street. This is where we're going to drop you off. This is where we're going to pick you back up from, please. At 2 o'clock. All right, folks, 2 o'clock. back a bit before that, but 2 o'clock, please. Anybody needs to know where they is, just ask me as you get off, and I'll be happy to send you in the wrong direction. I mean the right direction. So 2 o'clock, folks, please, back to Shore Street, where we are now. To get into town.